And I've said this before on this channel, but whatever you don't want your children to do, never try to do them. Hello and welcome to Daddy's Corner. My name is Ayo Emmanuel Ojo. I make videos from Ibadan, your state, Nigeria, and of course I am very proud of the city where I am making this video from. If you know Ibadan well and you are proud of the city of Ibadan, drop a comment for me and let me know what you think, or better still, just give me the thumbs up. And please kindly subscribe to Daddy's Corner. Once again, I keep saying I'm a new dad, willing to learn and ready to share. So as much as I can share, we'll be sharing. And so should, in case you have more comments on any issue that I discuss on this channel, please don't forget to always drop a comment below the video for me, so that we can learn from what you think, and of course other dads around the globe can also learn from you. So today on Daddy's Corner, I'm going to be sharing with you 10 things that daddies shouldn't do in the presence of their children. So I'm going to start with number one. I actually put together this list, so I'm going to be checking my phone to read them out for you, but trust me, these are original stuffs. I created them all by myself. And of course, I'm also going to be following these things, so don't think I'm a superhero here. Well, I actually use the word superhero on radio, but I'm truly not a superhero, right? So number one, I said, don't eat, smoke, or drink whatever you don't want your children to consume. So in case you don't want your children to smoke at all, you don't want them to drink alcohol, you don't want them to eat a kind of food because you think it's not good for their health. So I think as a dad, you should also stay away from it. Now I know what most dads think. This thing is not really strange to a lot of daddies, but the truth is you find a way of doing these things behind closed doors, or doing it in your private areas. Probably you go to the club, you go to a party, you smoke at work. But the truth is, children are really smart and they can put one and two together, to get the answer and find out what you're definitely up. So you don't want your children to smoke, Mr. Man, Abba, please do not smoke yourself. Because the truth is, smoke is really sensitive. Well, I don't smoke, but I know a few people that smoke, and when you get pretty close to them, you can tell that they smoke. So children can also figure out this order themselves. You don't want them to smoke, you don't want them to drink, please do not do it by yourself. They say leaders lead by example, so set the example and let your children follow. That's number one. And number two, never fight, insult, or call your wife names in the presence of your children. You don't want to do something silly, because one day your son or your daughter is just going to call your wife and say, "Mommy, are you stupid?" Just because you say that to your wife, right? Children watch what you do. Children count the steps that you follow. Don't be shocked when your son or your daughter is just going to tell you one day that, "Daddy, I realized that you count 3 steps on this staircase before you get to the top floor." All right, because they are just very smart like that. Well, we don't pray for dullard, we don't pray for dull-head children. All right, so please don't call your wife names. Truly, we create bullies by ourselves. When children get to school, you find out that they bully their classmates, they call them names, and the truth is, they see all these things from home. So don't do that. Erase that from your list. In case you call your wife names, okay, take it out. And on number 3, do not tell lies in the presence of your children. We do this a lot, and I'm sure that even our parents did it while we were growing up. But this is the 24th century, right? And we need to get a whole lot of things right by not lying in the presence of our children. Now, let me give you this instance. Should, in case there's this friend of yours that come around the house, this person is just like a pain in the ass for you, and you just don't like to have them around the house. So you just tell your daughter or your son, "Please, whenever my friend is around, just tell him I'm not around," okay? So, Mr. Friend will not knock at the door or at the gate, or call your phone, and your daughter or your son is going to pick. "Hello, what's up? Where is your dad? Daddy is not at home." Well, sometimes if you have children who are very smart, they're not going to tell you that my dad said I should tell you that he's not around. So the truth is, do not lie in the presence of your children, or else they're just going to tell you that same lie back. Now, not just exactly the same way you told the lie, but they're just going to tell you lies. They're just going to be liars, because daddy himself is a liar. All right? I know this might be looking somehow, but we just need to be very conscious so that we can get this thing called parenting right. All right, so let's move to the next one. Don't ever compare your children or your kids with another. All right, God has blessed you with what you have, and if you feel that you deserve something different, I don't want to use the word better, because whatever God has given to you is just the best thing for you. So if you feel that you deserve not that particular child, trust me, God is not a wicked God. He's just going to give you another child. All right, so the truth is, don't try to compare your child. There's something called low self-esteem, children depression, inferiority complex. If you find out some of these things, parents created them by themselves in the life of their children. So we need to stay away from comparing. If your children are not doing so well in school, find another way of, telling I know how these things can feel, right? Paying school fees and they are not doing so well, but never ever try to compare them, or else you're just going to be doing yourself more harm than good. So I'm going to move to the next one. Daddies. 3 good times. I just told you 3 good times. If you spend your children's savings, please pay back. In fact, if you can try as much as possible not to spend your savings at all, please don't do that. I know while growing up, friends and family members will come around the house, give us some money. Okay, daddy, keep this for me, because you feel that daddy is so prudent, daddy is so kind, and at the end of the day, daddy is not going to spend the money, and the child is just going to come back and say, daddy, my money, and you're like, sure, Giolano, didn't I feed you yesterday? Did I clothe you? Didn't I buy you a new shoe? Did I buy you a bag and the like? So please, if you have any reason to take out of their savings or spend the entire savings, please kindly pay back. It will help the children to even trust you more. In fact, if you can, when you take out of your savings, let them know that you just took some out of it and you are going to pay back, and let them also know when you are paying back these savings. I know this can be difficult for some people, but this is the new age. Children are smarter now. You know what I'm saying. So let us also try as much as possible to be that good dad, that good father that we all are expected to be. And on my number 6, really deep one. This one is really deep. And I said, do not make love or have sex with your wife in the presence of your children. Am I making sense? All right. The truth is, you don't want them to see pornography, right? So they are not watching it. They don't even know what pornography is. But here they see daddy and mommy scattering the bed, throwing pillows at each other. You guys are not fighting, but they are wondering, and they are seeing the real image. They are seeing the real picture. And I've heard children over time say that they've seen their mom do this to their dad before. They've seen their dad do this to their mom before, and they are also looking forward to the day when they are just going to explore this whole atmosphere. Mommy is screaming, that kind of screaming, fun-like screaming, and they are wondering, she must be enjoying whatever she's going through, but dad must also be having a good time. So they also want to explore and see how these things work. So please do not make love or have sex with your wife in the presence of your children. Let's get. Okay, so I'm moving to number 7. So never rule or never control your children with a direct and rule package. There's this thing called direct and rule system. Please never do that. I'm going to explain. So because you want your children to be by your side, let's take for instance you have 4 children. You have A, B, C, and D. And so you want A to be by your side. You tell A that B just said something bad about you. She's a bad girl. Don't talk to her again, alright? So A is just going to trust daddy more and feel like, okay, so whatever someone says something bad about me, daddy is just going to come and tell me. And the same way you did, you're going to do the same the same way you did that for B, you're just going to do the same thing for A again, telling C about this and that. Some fathers also do that about their wives, telling their children that your mom is bad, your mom is this, and also going back to tell the mom that you know what your son just did, you know what your dad just did. If you know what I'm saying, then please drop a comment for me. Let me know what you think about the direct and rule system. I've heard children say that their parents use this strategy a lot, and of course it creates bitterness in the heart of the children, most especially, the unity thing is not there. They hate each other. They are holding on to something against each other, and that is because you feel direct and rule system is just the best to run your family. So never run your family on the direct and rule. And on number 8, never say no to food after a disagreement or fight with your wife. I don't know about other continents in the world, I don't know about other countries in Africa, but I know that Nigerian men do this a lot. You have a disagreement with your wife, your children, they are also aware of it, right? So they know that daddy and mom just had this big tough argument, and daddy is back from work, and the next thing is, baby, your food is on the dining. I'm not eating. Alright, and they're wondering, oh, so the next thing is, whenever you have any kind of disagreement with someone, you say no to whatever they offer you. But the truth is, you know my own position of this one, now you go suffer last. Because the truth is, if you have put out the resources to buy this food and you decide not to eat it, that will lose. Now you dey lose. So the truth is, never ever say no to food after a fight or disagreement with your wife. And on number 9, never curse or insult your children. I know Nigerian parents right now try to make their children stay away from Nollywood. Unfortunately, we still have some great and amazing Nigerian movies that do not promote insult, curses and the likes. But if you can try as much as possible not to ever say that in the presence of your children, whether to them or to someone else. So in case you're driving, you know how traffic can be on the street of Lagos, and you say, Jenny, and you say that to a driver, and your son is right there or your daughter is right there, they can process these things. Or at every little thing you tell them, I hear about Jenny. I'm sorry I'm saying this on camera, but these are some of the things that some parents say to their children. And the truth is, words have a way of shaping the life of children. As parents, a father or a mother, you have the responsibility to bless your children. Whatever you say to them is what will surely come to pass. And the truth is, if they are not doing so well now, that does not give you the authority to even now direct their destiny with your words. So try as much as possible never to curse your children or even expose them to an atmosphere of learning these things, because words are very powerful. That's what I know, and I advise you to follow that strategy. And on number 10, never ever steal in the presence of your children. All right, so your wife just gave you 2 pieces of meat, and here you are crawling to the kitchen late night to go and eat extra too. She's not going to beat you, but the truth is, your son or your daughter must have seen you doing that in the process. All right, or better still, mommy hid something somewhere, daddy took it and never returned, and mommy is screaming, who took this thing here? They did not take it. Dad is also sitting down there pretending like he doesn't even know what all of this is all about. So please, never steal in the presence of your children. It sounds like a lot, right? But the truth is, we can make all of these things happen, and we can reshape what fatherhood is all about. I believe that if, as young dad or experienced dad, we can actually cultivate this habit, put this on our long list, make it a day-to-day lifestyle, sharing things with our children, not stealing, not lying, but also telling them the truth and letting them know the reality of things, their life will be a better place, and the next generation will be a blessed one, an amazing one. Now, like I said, I'm talking to you, I'm also talking to myself. So this is going on the channel. I'm also going to come back to watch, and other daddies around the globe is also going to watch. And the truth is, we will continue to pick one day at a time. So thank you so much for joining today. Once again, please kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, share this video, and let the whole world know that there are 10 things that new dads, old dads, and experienced dads should never do in the presence of their children. Find me on all social media platforms at the Ayo Emmanuel. And of course, my name is Ayo Emmanuel Ojo. I will see you in my next video. Bye.